Hey, Michelle Cedarberg here, sharing some final thoughts on my April-May Helping Hiatus experiment. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check out the videos on my YouTube. For the month of April and part of May, I basically said no to helping. And perhaps more accurately, I used that time to assess very carefully what I said yes and no to so that I could drive some of my own personal and professional goals forward. I had been giving away my time, energy, and expertise a little bit too quickly and not necessarily for my own benefits, and so I had to rethink it. The last couple of weeks I haven't created a weekly message because I've been on the road presenting in sunny Palm Springs and Vancouver and Regina, fit in a visit with my mom on the way. And normally when I'm on the road, I'll scramble to get the weekly video done in my hotel room and then trying to get it uploaded and all of that kind of stuff. When I realistically need to be spending my time and energy relaxing for the next day or prepping for the next day, the event that I'm there to speak for. That was one of the lessons, I think one of the takeaways I had from the Helping Hiatus, because despite the fact that it's formally over, I am now far better at assessing in the moment where I should be putting my priorities. I'm hoping that some of you have had similar awarenesses in following these videos, but I had to stop and say, is this the best use of my time, energy, and resources right now? I knew you'd all wait, and I just decided, well, I better focus my energy on my clients now, and I'll get back to these videos when I'm back in my office. So here I am. So I'm sharing that awareness, and I'm also sharing one strategy that I've started to do again in my week that helps me to minimize having to put out fires at the last. And so now on Sunday nights or Monday mornings, I will take a look at my schedule for the week and assess if there's anything that needs to be adjusted. So rather than having to deal with an emergency when it comes up on that day, I can look ahead and plan for or change my schedule to be more manageable. On Monday, I looked at my Wednesday and said, wow, that day has gotten out of control. Some of the things that ended up on that day were from weeks ago, and then other things trickle in, and all of a sudden it's back to back to back to back with a personal training session right in the middle, which didn't make sense. And so as much as I didn't want to cancel my training session, I simply moved it to Friday, cleared up some space in my schedule, and did all that far ahead of time so I wasn't freaking out in the moment on Wednesday. So think about that as you look at your week. Is there anything that needs to shuffle, or something that you need to delegate, or something that you need to reschedule to a different time so that you're able to get things done in a timely manner without being pushed with a crazy schedule? So that's my learnings. I've got to think of what my next experiment's going to be. But in the meantime, I'm Michelle Cedarberg, reminding you that in order to ignite high performance, we do need to prioritize ourselves. And it is okay to put ourselves first. It really is. Until next time, you got this.